Krizan, Krizane. I like to talk to you about the BS that goes through my brain while traveling to help you feel normal for being you. Girls just being girls. By that, I mean when guys approach and women are just like, nah. I genuinely think that this is how girls, just being girls, react to guys, just being guys. Especially Balkan guys. Yep. Let's do this.
Say what? Monday at 5 a.m. Do you want to climb Bodno again? I was like, and then I thought, hang on, yeah. After the lockdown, that'd be awesome. So that's what we're doing. We're going up, and this is my 4th time.
On Thursday, I was okay, but on Friday, every inch of my body was hurting.
Tithing dates. Let's just warm up for this one. My definition of tithing is completely different to the actual meaning of tithing. And the more you get to know me, the more you will realize that I have a dictionary of my own. And he's saying, I have done my good deed for the whole human race. And normally, it's for the year. I know it. Last year I did 2 tithing dates. So I guess it's 2 per year, where I actually do a good deed and hanging out with someone, even though I'm like, because you know something? The longer you hang out with a guy, the more he thinks you like him. That's just common sense. I sometimes stick around for too long, because then eventually like, nah, this isn't a date, we're just mates. Yeah, let's just go and hang. So then I end up hanging out with them. It's even worse when I'm like, I could be editing right now, but instead I'm here with you. The conversation is going nowhere. I'm not physically, nor am I spiritually, mentally, emotionally, anythingly attracted to you. That's when it's a bad sign. And I really need to exit. Abort mission, just leave. Tithing is done. It's when you actually go to a date and you're just like, you look nothing like your pictures. Hi, I'm Mel, how are you? Oh, I just shook your hand, coronavirus, sanitizer. Sorry, I'm from Australia. Oh, you like my black skin, okay. It's actually brown, but let's just move on. Go for a walk, you sit down, you're sitting at the cafe. I'll just have a juice because I don't drink alcohol. That coronavirus challenge is continuing for who knows how long. And then you're talking and you're trying to share things, but you're just not feeling the moment. You have to think of ways to escape. Split second. You know if the person is like, oh yeah, we're gonna take this home. Other times, this ain't going nowhere. Abort. My time is so valuable. Your time is so valuable. And I'm just being respectful of time. Problem with me is that I am a ridiculously polite person for my own good. This is above and beyond. That's what I do. Sometimes I even find myself saying yes to things and I'm like, why did you say yes? Now we're gonna have to go and walk with him for at least another hour. Let's just like be nice, you know? And then they start asking you questions where you're just like, why am I even here? Let's just be real. Not all men are like this. Now, girls just being girls, not all girls are like me. So I'ma just generalize on everything, but we all know that there is like a percentage that's, you know, percentage. Yeah.
Before lockdown and after lockdown. It is how you need to do it when you're stuck in Skopje.
Just seems like a hell lot colder.
Recently I have come across men who seem to like talking to me about sexual fetishes. When you start talking to me about women that you've had sex with and the positions that you like, and showing me photos of these women that you've had, I instantly think that we're bros. I like it from this position. I like it from that position. I like it when I'm driving. I like this. I like that. Is he telling me this because he wants me to do this? All the men are like, yeah, duh. Because in my mind, I'm like, just the audacity to think that this would have sex with you. Let's be real. Every single guy that approaches a woman is because he just wants to nail her. I get it. But it's just the fact that guys go up thinking that the woman definitely wants to have sex with them. And in essence, the woman's just like, I didn't even notice you. Who are you? What? Are you even human? I don't... Oh, yeah, got you on. Good. Girls, comment. Tell me if you've had this experience. Guys, tell me why. Why? Especially Balkan men, because obviously I'm going to talk about my most recent experiences.
Cool.
We're top of the pops.
I've now found my rhythm coming up here. Now I can say that I've conquered Vodno at 5 a.m. in the morning. It's like so cool. Best way to start the day. Hey? And I've only had 1 hour sleep. This one has literally become like my climbing buddy. We had to walk the whole way because of my toes. I can dig this guy.
Cool guys who message you and then take forever to respond. This is the thing to know about me. I have a tendency to forget about guys after about 48 hours, 72 hours. I normally give it like that window, because if the guy doesn't respond to me in that time, then I'm just like, poof, he's like non-existent. Some guys actually message me after a month. Who it is? I don't know. I normally don't have notifications on any of my apps, so it's only when I go in and check. I mean, some guys have messaged me and they're just like, you are so slow at responding. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but I got a life. I'm just trying to compose myself right now. You may be like, oh, what is she, like alpha female? I am an alpha female. I move on to the next person quite quickly. Because in my mind, I'm just like, well, if a guy wants you, then he will make it obvious that he wants you. If he doesn't want you, that's when he takes forever to respond to you. And he doesn't really put in any effort, you know? There are guys that I chat to, and they actually write to me like every week. What is this, like pen pal? Like, why are we even writing? What is the point to this? There needs to be a means to an end. There needs to be like a result. Like, are we aiming for a destination here? Are we aiming for a goal? Or are we just like being friends? Sometimes I just want more than friends. The cool guys literally bore me. And why is he messaging me once a week? Like, is this the Balkan way of keeping girls keen, by messaging them once a week and saying you'll hang out, but you just don't hang out, and so you're just like, I don't even know. It's like, it's literally like throwing the bait. I go for the bait, you pull it out.
Drinking coffee, Turkish coffee with Taki.
Taki. Walking up, and Taki just calls out to me, you're the Australian girl. And I'm like, what? Do you want to know how I know? And then he pulls up a story that has Dino and the crew on it, because we were there at City Park last week. Good times. This is why you gotta love meeting new people. We should be practicing social distancing.
Yes, but for the guy, I have social distancing, but for beautiful lady like you, you know, Balkan people, you know, we take a risk. We will die for 2 minutes. Nice moment with beautiful lady.
It's been like forever since I've been in a cafe. And yes, Corona challenge is on hold because I think I deserve a cake after 2 times of going up to Vodno in less than 4 days. Has it been 4 days? I don't even remember.
Then there are the creeps. I don't know what it is, but some of them follow me. And it's creepy. Others, I'm just standing in queue and they'll come and stand right next to me and be like, other guys who are just like, oh, you're very nice. And I'm like, thanks. Run for the hills. So I'm eating in public. And then this guy like comes up behind me. Now I knew he was coming to approach me, right? He was probably 2 steps away from approaching me. I grabbed Bibi and I was like, hey, yeah, no, I'm here. I'm just waiting for you. No, it's okay. It's just me and this other guy. He's a little creepy. In the hopes that the dude actually understands English. So what does Lil do? I put in my headphones and pretend the conversation is still going, but there's really no one else there. Then I start hiking up this hill. I stop at one point just to take some footage. And then boom, I see the guy walking up and he's about 20 odd meters away from me. Then he tries to go behind a bush. I'm like, why do men do this? Why? Is it because he was following me, hoping that I would go and pee somewhere so he'd get a glimpse of my ass? I don't know. Just the other day, a guy started walking after me and I was like, no, sorry, I don't want to talk to you. He just kept hovering. Oh my gosh. It's creepy. It freaks me out. It freaks girls out. Girls just being girls doesn't mean that you can just go and be whatever you want to be with the girls. It means the girls can just say, no, I don't like you. I'm gonna leave. I can abort this. I have absolutely no obligation to do anything for you. You know? It's probably not only in the Balkans. Girls, tell me if you have these experiences and which country you are in. Because I know that this is what I'm experiencing now. Don't get me wrong. There are men out there who are super cool. Like, I know of a lot of them. But then there's just those few who really don't know how to be around a lady. I don't know if I can call myself a lady.
For every female out there, if you're approached by a guy out in public, you have absolutely every right to give them the impression that you're going to contact them if you feel that it would just make the situation a lot easier for you. And then you have no obligation to, in fact, contact them. So I don't want you to be going home and thinking, oh, I feel guilty. Maybe I should contact him because he made the effort to come over and actually talk to me. If you like him, go for it. If you don't, why do it? He had a guy approach me after watching me for like a good half hour. Like, hats off to him for approaching me. However, the actual conversation led to him picking certain parts of my body that he didn't like. And then just other things that these types of men have a knack for saying that completely puts you off wanting to see them again. I don't want to see this guy again, but he walked away just going, are you going to contact me? Can you please promise that you will contact me? Because if you don't reply to my messages, and I'm looking at him and I'm laughing and I'm going along with it, but at the same time, I'm like, I owe you nothing. I don't need to contact you, okay? So just remember that. Be ahead of the game.
After I said to him, maybe, he was like, maybe is like no. And I was like, that's what it means then. It means no. And he was like, well, then I just wasted my time with you. And I was like, excuse me? Look around, son. All you got are the ducks. Are you going to go and start pitching up to the ducks? Audacity to say to me that he wasted his time. When guys approach me and when I don't really like them or I don't really want the attention, at first I'm quite polite, but if I find that they're just hanging around just a little too long and now I feel really uncomfortable, I'ma tell you, okay? I am respectful and I expect that of the men that talk to me, to respect me. You'll know if I like you. Girls just being girls means we can say no whenever we want. We can do whatever we want to make sure that we stay safe, okay? And sane. If you like this vid, go ahead and click the thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe. Click the bell at the very end. Why? So you are reminded of when my madness is next released. Lil Krizan, Krizan. Stay healthy.